Well, kind of a slow start to picking the day. We're working around the areas that they had to repair the pipeline. So the fields are all cut up, so it's taking a little longer. And it's always kind of interesting crossing where they work because it settles funny. It doesn't look like it on top, and all of a sudden you drive across it and boom, it'll fall out from underneath you and you get stuck. So here we go. Well, we got the side of the pipeline done here, and I think he's gonna hit it with a little speed. He got spun out last time. I was able to get in there and put the diff lock on and rock it back and forth, but yeah, it's barely moving. The cart tires are just dragging. Holy smokes. Well, he made it across. That's the last one of the day, so let's get across too. Yeah, we made it no problem. But this thing's got the Mud Hog on it. We've been through some nasty stuff with this thing, so it's really nice to have that, especially when it's so greasy, slippery out here. So this next field right here does have a little like water draw right as you cross into it, but we'll see how nasty it is when we get it opened up here. First half of harvest, it got us. It fooled us good. Fooled us real good. We've been in the mud the last few days, so oh well, we're no stranger to that. We know how to handle it, so. Well, I just got off the phone with my wife. She's on her drive into work. The sun is down quick. Another nice sunset. My mom came out for a ride this afternoon. It was good to talk with her. Now we're just getting this field opened up here, so I cut him a little path so he can get underneath me and get unloaded. And then once we get around the second time, I can turn around and go the other way, and we can sidewind on the last, 12 rows of the headlands. Just this is the second pass around. I wonder if this cart guy knows about the light game. I don't think he knows. Game on. Game on. It's starting to get pretty dark. The cart guys have a real advantage. They can just follow the combine as long as they don't run over the standing corn. They're where we're already combined. They're fine. It's really kind of an unfair advantage. He still hasn't done it. He's following us. Ah, man. I don't know. He might know. He might know the game. Big full moon. Good night to be off of work. This guy's relentless. He must know. He has to know. I either have to wait for him to load a truck or something. He must know about the game. Semi's pulling up, or one of them is. Maybe that'll get him to turn his lights on. I'm not backing down. The camera's making it a lot darker than it is. I swept my lawn because my lawn tractor's light stopped working. I was out there at 9 o'clock the other night sweeping leaves with just the ambient light. So I'm ready to battle here. Ah! He turned his lights on. Woo! Let's see here. Woo! 6:45 at night, and that's how dark it got. Like, are you kidding me? And now we're gonna fall back tomorrow night. It'll get darker even earlier, I think, if I remember that correctly. But these LED lights are amazing. I really could see better than it looked on camera. But that's just kind of a fun game. Makes the night go a little quicker. I know the field, so I know where the washouts are and whatnot, and with the head. But I was able to see them still with the ambient light. The camera doesn't pick that up too well, but champions! I tell you what, even if you don't have a lot of mud, if you have hills, the Mud Hog is amazing, because right now the other combine would just be beeping like crazy, low RPMs, pushing up this hill and unloading on the go. This Mud Hog pushes really nice. We are going to have to slow down just a little bit here, and he's not. Oh, he did. Just would have been close, but there is a massive drop off here, and it pushes us right up this hill. It probably drops 20 feet in a matter of, I'm going to say 150 feet, 200 feet. It's amazing that the Mud Hog just shoves you right up the hill. So even if you don't have mud, you got hills, it really increases the power of the combine. It does, it's night and day difference pushing around in the hills. Now we got him dialed in on that extra switch. So he's got all of his lights for loading now. It'll help him. I don't think he's really run one of those before, so a little bit of dribble there. Not too bad. Well, you can usually tell I've been in here a while when the stalks start piling up between the head and the ladder there. Been sidewinding, just going. 2 truck drivers, so I'm kind of feeling the pressure to keep moving. Usually we just have 1 truck parked, we fill it, and when the guy gets here, he comes and switches, but 2 truck drivers, so we're rushing. Our rounds are getting really short, So we are sidewinding often to keep the combine empty, and then that avoids sitting at the end of the field stopped and to finish unloading the hopper. Right or wrong, it just kind of seems to work for us, or for me at least. I like to do it like that. I keep moving more and I seem to get more done that way. Well, that's a wrap for this farm, minus a like 2-acre field that's behind this guy's house, and there's a little culvert crossing, but when the cart's loaded you can't go across it, and I don't want to snake through his yard and wake him up and or get under a couple tree branches. We'll do that in the daylight as we come back past this farm to the next one, but we're just going to move across the road to some bigger fields for tomorrow. We quite a few acres done today and a lot of small chopped up fields, so I'm tired. My eyes are tired. 9:30, 2 trucks full to dump in the morning. Grab a clean air filter to bring with us. We'll swap it out and look the combine over, do the daily greasing, and then right back to it. It is very windy, about 25-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. They said gusts of 40, but 54 degrees. So things are going to dry out. Should help tillage next week. So with that, you guys have a good night. Be safe as always. Check you later.